Good morning, Jags. Today we will take a look at the new additions to the school lunch line.
We will find out what seniors need to know for their last school year.
And we will check out the highlights of this year's Comic-Con.
This is Jag TV.
There's a new set of options in the cafeteria for lunch. Macy and Emily went to check it out.
Students who eat lunch in the cafeteria can now enjoy some new choices, including a build your own lunch line and a primo line for hot entrees.
The quick stop line is now the BYOL line, build your own lunch. And every day you build your own lunch, from pastas to soup and salad, sandwich, burrito, and Asian line.
There's a wide variety of foods to choose from in the new lines.
It's a lot more diversity of what's on the menu. See, it used to just be 1 or 3 things a day, but now you get, for each line, there's something completely new that you can buy.
There's a lot of new foods and there's new, I guess, drinks, and it's pretty cool. I like the variety.
I like how you can make your own stuff at the build your own lunch line, and the Primos line is really good, you know, pizza. There's good quality food, I mean, you know, for school food.
These new lines, however, are priced a bit over the regular $2.50.
Primo and BYOL cost $3 for students and $3.75 for adults. This is a price increase from the normal $2.50 for students and $3.25 for adults, because of the higher quality products that are offered in the lines and the ability to customize your meal.
From Jag TV, this is Emily Nazario.
So remember, when it's time for lunch, there are new choices available.
Before seniors graduate, there are many things they need to know and complete for their last year of high school. Maya and Jaden have the details.
As application deadlines come close for colleges, seniors still need to keep things in mind before graduation.
Okay, the FAFSA, that stands for Free Application for Student Aid, and that is something that we hope all seniors complete if they're filling out a college application, because colleges won't even consider students for scholarships unless that FAFSA is completed. We actually had a college rep at the Johnson campus on November 7th to meet with parents and to help them fill out that FAFSA application. Depending on the how many parents utilize that, we might offer it again. But that's just one piece of the money puzzle for kids. The federal application for student aid gives kids either grant money from the colleges or loans from the colleges.
While seniors prepare for graduation, they must make sure they have a plan for college.
For graduation, basically planning out what I'm going to do after. So for me, I've been planning on going to college, and with that I just do a lot of research on what colleges I'm looking at what majors they have, and basically what would I be doing there if I went there. So at least that's for me. Other people do other things, but yeah.
Along with research, the AVID program also recommends keeping grades up.
The first thing the seniors would need to do to prepare for graduation this year is make sure that they've taken a look at the transcript that their counselors gave them at their senior conference to make sure they have all the required credits for graduation. If they do have all the required credits, the next thing they would want to do is make sure they're keeping their averages up in the courses that are required for graduation, such as their speech, their government, their economics.
For more information, see the bulletin board at the foyer. From Jag TV, this is Jaden Herrera.
If seniors have any questions about their class activities, they can ask sponsor Megan Cobb in 8353.
In the library, there's a new way to check out books. Brooke and Brianna have the story.
The latest edition of the library is a new system that allows students to check out and read books using their phones.
The Overdrive Media Station is a computer, it's a touch computer screen that you can use to download ebooks and audiobooks to your mobile devices like iPhones and Nooks. The purpose is to really make it easier for students to browse through the available books and then to check them out. I think the instant access is the best benefit. They can, if you need a book for English and we have it, you can get it really in about a matter of like a minute. So I think instant access is.
So far, the new station is making it quicker for students to get what they need.
It makes checking out books easier and faster and more convenient for me. So.
The Overdrive Media Station helps me, and it's convenient because I can get books on my phone.
For Jag TV, this is Brianna Muller.
So next time you want to check out a book, ask a librarian and see if this option will work for you.
With flu season coming, there's never a better time to get a flu shot, and now it's going to be easier for all students. Christian Ferris has the story.
It's flu season, and the school has partnered with Texas Schools to offer free vaccinations to the students of Johnson High School.
The day of the vaccination is November 28th, and the forms that the parents have to fill out for consent is due on November 11th. But once we get the forms on the 11th, we can organize them and create a plan on how we call kids out of class so that they can get the flu shot, which is in the morning on November 28th.
The administration is offering this to cut down on days students miss school due to illness.
Well, attendance is always an issue, and if you're not in school, it means you're missing valuable educational time. So the idea is to have kids get the flu shot so they're not missing school because of the flu.
Some are glad to have this opportunity on campus.
It's convenient, and I mean, granted it's a little bit late, but it's still much more convenient, so we don't have to drive somewhere and stand in like a waiting room or something, because waiting rooms suck.
For Jag TV, this is Christian Ferris.
If you signed up for the shots, don't forget you'll be pulled from class on November 28th.
And now here's an update on Jag Sports.
Fall sports are entering the playoffs.
While basketball is tipping off the new season strong. This is Jag Sports.
The varsity football team played off against Madison at Hero Stadium on Saturday the 5th of November and won 27-7. Here's some highlights from the game. Thus ends a great game for the Jags.
Our volleyball team has made the playoffs for another year, but lost in the opening round. Congrats, and let's hope for another good season next year. Now with winter sports coming, let's take a look at the new teams to see what to expect.
We were district champs last year, and one of our goals we have this year is to be undefeated district champs. And then we went as far as the third round in the playoffs last year, and our goal last year was to get to state, and this year our goal is to win state.
For Jag Sports, this is Andrea Luwaji.
And Yash Kapoor.
The varsity boys basketball team has a tournament at Saks November 17th through 19th. Come out and support the Jags.
There's a sophomore on campus who's working on making her dreams come true. Josh Keating went to a BMX track and got the story.
It's just another Saturday for 16-year-old Kaitlyn Andreas and another chance to win on the track at Lone Star BMX.
I've been racing. This is my 6th year of racing. I started when I was 9, so 4th grade. It is my life. I basically have revolved my life around this sport.
And she's not just racing in local contests, she's also taking on the competition all over the country.
This year I've been to 9 around the nation, and throughout the 6 years I've been racing, I'd probably say like 56. I've gone from Pennsylvania to Utah and everywhere in between.
Our life kind of revolves around it. We travel around the country together, around the state, just doing different things, so that's kind of our vacations.
Not only has she gone to national competitions, but she has won them.
This year I've won 3, and in the past I've won 12.
She didn't start BMX on her own. It's more of a family tradition.
My uncle used to do this. He was World 1 when he was about my age, so I thought it was pretty cool, so then I started doing it too.
My brother did it in the 80s, and I encouraged her brother to try it out, and then she saw him do it, and so she got into it.
So of course her family is her greatest support system.
My mom gives me my greatest motivation because when we're at the gym, she's always yelling at me.
Her mom is one of her biggest fans and is overall proud of her success.
I'm super proud of her. She's received several titles. She's been the top 6 in the country a couple of times, ranked #1 in the country a couple of times, and state 1 as well. I'm super proud.
She doesn't ride alone. Sophomore Andrew Wooten also has a dream of becoming a great BMX rider.
She's a good friend of mine. I mean, she was one of the first people I met when I moved here, and she helped me meet other people. She's really fast, and overall, she's one of my best friends.
For Jag TV, this is Josh Keating.
Last weekend, Johnson Student Media traveled to Indianapolis for the annual JAA convention. Andrea Lawaji traveled with us and brought back the highlights.
I would recommend it to any of those who do not know what they're going to do, because it's one of those things where even if you don't go into journalism, it's going to help your writing, it's going to help your speaking skills, your social skills, and just it's a good life lesson when you do journalism.
If you're interested in joining our program, make sure to check out one of the many journalism classes offered on next year's course card.
Thanksgiving is next Thursday and everyone's already planning their vacations and family time, but Dominique and Paulette know it's all about the food.
So I'm here with Sam Byes and Lexi Lau, and we're about to play the Thanksgiving Challenge. You get a certain amount of ingredients, and in 15 minutes you have to make a Thanksgiving meal. So, do you think you'll be able to do that?
I can't cook, so we'll see.
Probably not.
Okay, well, let's get it started. Reveal your ingredients now. Hey. You have 15 minutes. On your mark, get set, go. So have you made a Thanksgiving dinner before?
Oh heck no, that's my mom's job.
They have 15 minutes. Now let's go check in with the judges.
Just like mom used to make.
There's a lot on the plate, and you know, that's the goal for Thanksgiving, to fill yourself full, so.
The winner of this year's Thanksgiving Challenge is Lexi Lau.
I feel very good. I think that my mother would be very proud, and that's all I care about.
So thanks for joining us this year, guys. For Jag TV, this is Emmanuel Tony.
If you're looking for something fun to do, a local business has some attractions for every season of the year.
Located north of New Braunfels off I-35, Texas Ski Ranch is an ideal place to have fun no matter what season it is.
I really like the atmosphere here. It's a really cool facility. Not too many cable parks have like a full-on restaurant, bar, full retail shop, and an awesome cable park out here with the boat lake. So it's kind of cool. There's a lot to do out here, not just one single like amenity type thing.
While the cable lakes are the main attractions, there are other things to do during your visit.
Probably come up here, skateboard up here, play basketball, bring other people if they want to come. It's a really nice spot to just hang out, just do whatever.
First-timers are always welcome at Texas Ski Ranch, with the beginner's pond available to learn the technique and employees willing to help in any way possible. Open year-round, Texas Ski Ranch offers many attractions for customers to enjoy.
If you like what you saw, head north on I-35 and spend some time at the Texas Ski Ranch.
Sarah and Megan went downtown for San Antonio's Comic-Con a few weeks ago and were able to get an inside look into the convention.
Hey Jag TV, I'm Zara. And I'm Tina. And today we're taking Comic-Con. Comic-Con is the ultimate fan convention full of Harley Quinn costumes and famous stars. If it's a popular show, fans can find their gear at this annual event. And the experience is even more fun for the fans who dress up and really get into it. Local booths featuring art, collectibles, and of course apparel are all available for purchase for true fans of most any genre.
My name is Timothy Batitas. I'm a professional freelance artist for the last 5 years. Batitas Art Studios out of Universal City, Texas. I'm originally from Long Island, and I've been down here in San Antonio, Texas now for about 10 years. Comic books growing up was a big inspiration to me. I started wanting to be an artist probably about 3rd grade, and I read my first Marvel comic book, and I did basically, all I did was copy the comic book over and over and over again. Started studying anatomy and stuff like that, and as I got older I got more serious into it, and I'm happy to say I can do it for a living now.
This is actually our trailer for special operations. It's to promote our special operations. If you have time to come by, you can start off on that side where you sign up on some iPads, get a little wristband, you go through the inside, and you start looking through different jobs that the Air Force has to offer, as well as some different games that we have in there. And at the end it gives you a final score that lets you know what you're good at or what job would be better for you in the Air Force. And then you finish it off at the end with a virtual reality flight simulator that we have in there. It's pretty sweet. And then at the end you just come down and get a push-up challenge, or sorry, pull-up challenge. And then at the end overall it gives you the scores on this side, get some emails as well as some opportunities in the Air Force. Great opportunity for everybody.
$200 later, and we're out. See you next year, Comic-Con.
Make sure you purchase your tickets for next year's convention when they go on sale.
You're the naked guy.
That's all from us. I'm Hannah Thompson.
And I'm Chelsea McGowan. See you next time, Jags.